Well, hello everyone. My name is John French. I work at the Abrams Planetarium, and since we're all locked down in quarantine at home, I'm testing out whether I can successfully run a little bit of a Star Talk from my computer that you can follow along with. So I have a program called Stellarium, and it's a free program that you can download. And if you'd like to get a copy of it, just, I presume, go to stellarium.org probably, or maybe just Google Stellarium and you can find it. But anyway, I want to show you what's up in the sky and a little bit about what we've got going here. But mostly I'm really just kind of testing out to see if I can successfully make a video and put it up on our YouTube. So we'll see how this goes. I don't think you really need to see me, so I'm going to turn that off and get right into the Stellarium program. And so it looks like it's set for right now. I happen to be recording this on Saturday, April 18th at 4:25. And so you can see down near the bottom here, hopefully you can see it says 1626, and that is our time. But I want to move forward in time, so I'm going to move our clock forward so we see that sunset. And the sun's setting now about 8 o'clock or so, and I don't have the exact time for the sunset there, but after the sun goes down, if you're looking towards the west, the first thing you'll see, the first star that will show up, is going to be not a star, but it is the planet Venus, shining very bright in our western sky. And if you look down to the lower right of Venus, you see the Pleiades star cluster. And if you look to the lower left of Venus, you see a star called Aldebaran. We are looking towards the west, and shortly after sunset you'll see a bit of a twilight glow over in the west. But if you were going out when you couldn't really see the twilight glow, like later at night, and you wanted to find your directions, one easy way to find your directions, a very reliable way, is to look for the Big Dipper in the sky. You just kind of scan around the sky, looking around until you see it. And some of you might see it. It's right up here is the Big Dipper. And if you can find that Big Dipper, and let me see if I can put our lines on there. Let's see, there's all the stick figures. Let's see, I want just some of the asterisms. So I'm going to bring up my help here. If I hit the help, it shows me what these keyboard shortcuts are. And if I want the asterism lines, it's Alt-A. That's what I want to hit. So Alt-A, and then I get just some of the asterisms. I'm not quite sure what that little thing is there, but if you look at these two stars in the end of the bowl of the Big Dipper, draw a line through those, they point you to the North Star. And that North Star is always going to be in the north. So if you face towards that North Star, you'll be facing towards the north. And as time moves forward, all the stars move around that North Star, and the North Star stays in the same spot. And we can make that sky spin, and you can see how that sky moves around, and that North Star stays in the same place all the time. All right, well, I'm going to see if I can switch it back to now, back to our current sky. And let's see, Alt-A, I think we'll get rid of those guys. And so here's our sky right now. What are we going to see tomorrow morning? There's a couple of other planets, 3 planets that are visible tomorrow morning. If we move forward in time and let the sky move forward. Whoa, I went too far. Let me back that up. So there's the sun. This is in tomorrow morning, and there's the moon. It'll be a nice crescent moon. If we zoom in closer, I'm sure we can see that that is a nice crescent moon. But we'll back out a little bit more, and if we look to the southeast, there are 3 planets visible. Maybe I need to back out a little bit more. There we go. There is 3 planets. So that's about 6 o'clock in the morning. You'll have Jupiter, Saturn, and Mars all in the sky in the morning. And they'll be up there for a while. Mars is moving farther away from Jupiter and Saturn. Jupiter and Saturn, by the end of this year, are going to pass each other, so that'll be pretty good. So we'll have some more videos talking a little bit about that. Well, I think that's long enough for a little bit of a test, and so I'd like to thank everybody for tuning in, and hopefully you'll be able to come to the planetarium and see some real shows in the future. Who knows when that'll be. Stay safe out there. Thank you.